it's my first time hearing about it, but I feel like it's a good movement. I feel like the guys, we all been working hard, and trying to refocus ourselves and keep the same energy moving on throughout the season. So, if we can do that for the rest of the season, it'll be great.
Did you feel like a shift in either approach, mentality with that bye week and heading into this month, defensively at least?
Oh yeah, of course. Coach Saban challenged us. He said going into November it'll be a different season or a new season, and he's like really emphasizing on like finishing strong. And that's really a talk around the locker room. We want to finish strong and do what we didn't do last year around this time. So we want to keep that same energy.
So what do y'all think about that Auburn game from last year, knowing that matchup?
We think about it a lot, because we obviously didn't handle our business. We were lacking. We didn't prepare that well that week. And Auburn came with it. They brought it to us. They won fair and square. So even though we won the championship last year, we still take that loss very seriously. We just want to do better this year. It does. It's a personal goal for me. At the same time, I'm more of just like I'm more of a team player. Anything that I do is for the team, and everything else, like any accomplishments or accolades that I get, that's just based off my performance. But that's what Coach Saban always says. You do what you're supposed to do for the team. Everything else will come in line. So.
What's up with Josh running the Wildcat? How often do you guys practice that? And how successful is it? How hard is it to stop?
They do it every now and then where they have both backs in the backfield. Last week in practice they did it to me and Matt, caught us off guard and ran down the middle of us. But it's a good piece to offense, and I feel like they'll probably keep doing that. But I don't know their deal on the other side of the ball, so that's up to them to decide.
How good is he at running?
Josh? Oh, he's amazing at running. He runs behind his shoulder pads. He does everything that he needs to do. He has all the qualities of a great back. And he's hard to tackle. Even in practice, he brings it. I have to stay on my A game, and he really does challenge me, and that's what really helps me for the opposing team.
Do you ever get caught in space with Jerry Judy at the ball?
Not most times. It's usually the DBs that usually get caught in space with them. In practice, they don't really throw like short routes to them. It's more so deep routes, so I don't really get to get my hands on them. But yeah. I try and like close space fast because I know he's trying to look and see what you're going to do before he decides to make a move on you. So I try and close first, and if we were in a game time situation like a scrimmage or something, I'd probably go for his legs.
The challenge as a defender when you have a guy that can juke like that, can trick you. We saw LSU 2 or 3 guys
right.
teammates out trying to tackle him and stuff like that. What's that challenge? What's that head game like?
The challenge is like you basically know where you're going to go, but he doesn't know where he's going to go yet. And he's trying to see what move you're going to make by the time you get to him. So when you make your move, then he'll make your move. And like that's the thing with offensive guys. I used to play on the other side too, so I know what the offensive guy's thinking. But so my thing is you just got to close space and don't give him enough time to think. So that's why I said I go for the legs.
Dylan, you've been playing a triple option team this week. I'm not sure what kind, but you've played against triple option before, I guess.
Oh yeah, I have. And playing against a triple option team in high school, you really just have to play, play alongside each other and like stick together. You have to basically clog up the middle and like have an alley player coming down, making sure the seams are protected as well. Like it's a lot of things that go into play with playing a triple option team, and it's a mind game. You get one thing wrong, they'll slice you right up the middle. So I feel like it'll be fun playing against Citadel, and that'll be a great challenge for us.
This defends a lot of like spread. That's the big thing in offenses nowadays. But what's it like, kind of getting the opportunity to face kind of an old school, offensive system?
Well, I'm excited for it. It may be nerve-wracking for the coaches trying to come up with play calls and stuff, but I'm excited. They can be running the ball the whole time. That's what I live for. I'm ready to run guys down, make tackles, and celebrate with my teammates. So it'll be fun.
How often has Nick gone back to the Georgia Southern game the last time you guys played a football team?
He kept saying like they put up what I forgot the stats. He said maybe like 200 yards, 300. Yeah, he said they put up 300 rushing yards on us. They scored, what, 21 points? Yeah, he kept on going back to that and said, you know, we have to, like, you know, play hard and stick together when we're playing and take this game serious because, you know, we don't want that to happen.
Did he say
Oh.
Did he say shoot through a Tim Horton or something?
Did he say what?
Shoot through a Tim Horton?
Oh, nah.
I want to go back to when you were talking about practice and they kind of threw a wrench at you, something unexpected. Does that happen that often in practice?
Well, like going against.
When they threw the wildcat formation at you, does that kind of thing just happen though in general, where they try to get you off balance?
In practice, whenever we're doing into the practice, like good on good, you know, it'll come every so often. We don't really see it a lot, but when it does, you know, it catches us off guard. But you know, we're prepared for it. You know.
What is kind of what this team has accomplished even this last month? You know, the shutouts against two top 20 teams. What does that say about where y'all are at right now?
For us, those are really just statement games, and from the outside looking in, people may think, you know, we played well and played pretty good under pressure, you know, but we obviously have a lot of stuff to continue working on, getting better at, and you know, like I said, you know, we're still a growing team. We're getting better each and every week. You know, we're getting stronger each and every week. Around this time of year, teams are getting tired, bodies are hurting. You know, wanting the season be over with. You know, we have an ultimate goal. You know, we want to do better than last year. I mean, obviously we won a championship last year, but we want to finish on top. Better record and all of that, you know, we want to take it off. So.
How important is it to kind of focus on the mistakes? I mean, there's a lot of players have been saying that. Well, we need to do better. We need to improve. And I don't know how you improve on a shutout or any of those kind of games, but there's obviously ways to improve. How important is it to focus on those things?
It's more of just watching film and looking at the things that we did wrong. You know, and nothing in this world is perfect, you know, but we try and, like, look at the imperfections that we have and get as close to perfect as we can. And that's why we do so well, you know, day in and day out on the games and stuff and, you know, put on a good show.